every opportunity comes with its risks. And the AfCFTA, while it has a lot of potential, it can propel Africa, it can alleviate poverty, it can bring so much more growth, but at the same time, there's things that we need to keep in mind. It's going to be great, right? We should be able to go to Tanzania and Rwanda and Nigeria and Senegal without needing any visas. What about women's trafficking when there's no more border posts, right? So there's always the other side that we have to keep in mind. We always have to think about our sisters who are not where we are, but maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little bit behind, a step behind us, who may not know what it means to be taken across a border, or if somebody says they're going to give you a job in another country, what the implications of that could be. So some of those things are cumbersome and annoying, but there's a reason that they're there. And we need to also keep in mind that we don't throw everything out with the liberalization that we're doing. So there has to be a balance, and we have to be aware. What does this mean? And we need to think. So when they're saying that we're going to, grow this and grow that, what does it mean for you? What does it mean for your neighbor? What does it mean for the woman in the village that is doing something and trying to earn a living? 90% of all trade under the AfCFTA will be non-tariff, which means that a company from South Africa can go to Malawi and set up a plantation of, macadamia nuts, and the local producers will have to compete against that multinational company from South Africa. So what we are doing, if we are not careful, what will happen is the same things that we were fighting about during independence, in the post-colonial early independence period, of having Africans lead Africa, is going to be changed now to be rich Africans, powerful Africans, taking control of those who may not be as powerful and as rich.
Why is the AfCFTA important?
So the AfCFTA is very important, particularly to enhance trade relationships for different countries, and also, other than that, strengthen the economical performance and economical strength of Africa as a continent. Yeah.
Where can people access funding to ensure that trade, especially for women and youth, thrives?
Thank you so much. Moi, je vais parler en français parce que je viens de la RDC, pays francophone. Je voudrais rappeler que l'Union africaine a un parlement pour les jeunes. On appelle ça l'UPJ. Avait levé des fonds en 2017 ou 2016, je pense. Et ces fonds existent. Par rapport à la question que vous avez posée, il faudrait que tout le réseau que nous avons ici puisse se rapprocher de l'Union africaine pour savoir si ce fonds a existé, s'il y a eu beaucoup de moyens, parce que tous les chefs d'État membres de l'Union africaine s'étaient engagés et ils avaient pris la résolution de pouvoir accompagner les jeunes en termes de fonds. Il faudrait que ce fonds-là soit vivant et il faudrait que nous nous rassurions que si il y a des fonds qui ont existé, qui continuent à exister.
So at NAWI, this is what we do.
We are looking at the AfCFTA from a human rights-based approach. I want to make sure that the AfCFTA I'm dreaming about is a radical AfCFTA, one that puts on the forefront the lives of the African people. This means that I'm not going to trade cocoa that was produced by a child. That's the dream that we need to have. We need to put at the forefront human rights.